Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone had a great holiday season. I know I did. So back in March of 2025, I thru hiked the 8 connected sections that make up the backbone of the Ozark Trail here in Missouri. And on that final day, I had some final thoughts, and I said this. So what are my thoughts on the Ozark Trail? Well, it's a good hike. Would I thru hike it again? Nah. But I have enjoyed it enough that I'd like to come back and do all the remaining sections of the Ozark Trail, the ones that are not connected to what they consider the thru hike here. Especially the Taum Sauk section. Would definitely like to do that one. Well, I'm a man of my word. I thought I'd kick off 2026 back here in Missouri and back on the Ozark Trail. There are 14 total sections of the Ozark Trail, and my brain is wired to hike all 14 of them, not just the 8 that are part of the backbone through hike. That OCD, man, it'll get you. It's probably going to take me a few years to finish up all the sections of the Ozark Trail, but I thought I'd start chipping away with the best section, supposedly, of the Ozark Trail, and the most challenging, which is the Taum Sauk section. Taum Sauk section is around 36 miles, runs from Highway 21 to Highway 8. And while I'm up here, I might as well clean up the rest of that Trace Creek section that I missed out on back in March. So my car is actually parked in the Middle Fork John Roth Memorial section, Highway 32 Double D trailhead. I met up with Emily and Jason with Ozark Trail Shuttle. They run Winania Valley Ranch, and Emily was kind enough to give me a ride to the Highway 21 trailhead. The Taum Sauk section, plus the South Trace Creek section, plus a mile or so on the Middle Fork John Roth Memorial section. This is going to be about a 46-mile hike over the next 3 days. Feels good to be back on the Ozark Trail. Let's get after it. Highway 21 to Highway 32 Double D. Hope you guys enjoy it. About 200 yards off the Ozark Trail is the Taum Sauk Fire Tower. I'm sure the top platform is locked, but let's climb up here and see if we can get us a view. Not too shabby. .3, that's way off. High point, quarter mile. I have made it to the top of Taum Sauk Mountain, which is located within Taum Sauk State Park. The highest point in Missouri, 1,772 feet. What a view, huh? That's spectacular. Welcome to Sauk Falls, the highest waterfall in Missouri. Like 132 feet or so. Man, after a big rain, this would be spectacular. Beautiful spot. This is the Devil's Toll Gate. Definitely one of the coolest rock features I've seen on the Ozark Trail. Man, Taum Sauk is living up to the hype. Loving it. I'm at the crossing of Taum Sauk Creek, taking a pack off break. I'm gonna go and grab some water. Not exactly sure where I'm gonna camp. This might be the last water I have until the Scour or the Black River. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up here. Go ahead and go full capacity in case I camp up high. So I'm gonna take about a 15-minute break here and I'll start climbing out of here. What is this, the Ouachita Trail? Trail Goods Co. stir-fried pork noodles. It's fire. Got a little spice to it too. I can't wait till I think they pretty much sold out of everything they've ever made. Can't wait till the next run. Everyone I've had has been fantastic. Well, I got camp set up here on the west side of Prophet Mountain. I got a new tent, if you guys didn't notice. I have it out on its maiden voyage. I set it up in my yard the other day when it came in. The duplex is still going to be my primary main shelter. I just wanted something a little smaller and a little lighter for my long hikes. I had it narrowed down to a Altaplex, a duplex light. You know, almost got a Durston. I ended up just getting a Solplex, and I got it in spruce green, so it's a little bit heavier than the light version, but it only weighs 14.5 ounces. It's going to take some getting used to. I've been spoiled with the room of the duplex for so long, but again, for fast and light hikes, minimal tent time, I just wanted something a little smaller. So I like it. It'll be my first night sleeping in it. I only made it like 13.5 miles today. Just way too many highlights in this section. I spent a little too much time at, but that's why I hike. That's why I backpack. I don't do it to walk by all that stuff. I want to go check it out. And the terrain was pretty rugged. Not crazy, but definitely rocky. Definitely slow you down. Around Mina Sauk Falls area, definitely slow you down. You got to be careful in there. One little technical section, but it's all good. I'll make up for it tomorrow. I'll get a much earlier start. I'm planning on getting on trail at first light, and I may hike till 5 o'clock. So we'll see how many miles I can. I'll definitely make up for this mileage day tomorrow. But just a beautiful hike today, man. Just highlight after highlight after highlight. This is a great day of hiking. All right, well, I'm gonna enjoy my stir-fried pork noodles. And if I don't check in later, I will see you guys in the morning. Morning, y'all. Day 2 on the Taum section of the Ozark Trail. Just leaving my campsite on the west side of Prophet Mountain. Beautiful little spot. Got started about 6:50 a.m. and I've got some ground to make today. Only making it 13.5 miles yesterday. I got to make up for it today. Working my way down to Johnson Shut-In State Park and the Black River this morning. Then I'll climb out of there up on Goggins Mountain. It didn't get as cold as they were forecasting. They're calling for lows of mid-30s. I don't think it made it down to about the low 40s. So just a beautiful morning for hiking. Man, these glades are awesome. Supposed to have more of them up on Goggins Mountain. All right, here we go on day 2. Made it down to the Scour Valley. They call it that because back in 2005, December of 2005, the upper Taum Reservoir failed and 1.3 billion gallons of water rushed down this hillside and scoured it. I mean, just ripped it straight down to rock. Can you imagine? 1.3 billion gallons rushing down from that hill in 12 minutes. Crazy. All right, it's not really marked very well in here. Got to pull up the map and see where I'm supposed to go. I assume we're going that way. just crossed the Black River. Was able to rock hop across, which was awesome. Get my feet dry. There is a rope here, just in case for a high water. Unfortunately, the official Ozark Trail doesn't go to the actual shut-ins, which is just upstream. And a shut-in is just a cascading series of waterfalls. So unfortunately, had to miss out on that, but man, what a beautiful spot this is, huh? We'll go ahead and fill up on water here. I think it's my last reliable source until Padfield Branch, which is 9-10 miles away. So I'm gonna camel up, fill up here, and push on. I believe that is Steagle Mountain in the distance. It's part of the current river section, just north of Peck Ranch. Beautiful spot up there. Man, another great view on Goggins Mountain. Taum, Sauk, man. It has far exceeded my expectations. I'm kind of blown away, to be honest with you. All right, I grabbed some water at the spring near the Padfield Branch crossing. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm a little over 17 miles into the day. That's where I had planned on camping, was here at Padfield Branch, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on. The more I do today, the less I gotta hike out tomorrow. Campsites have been pretty plentiful in this section, so I'm gonna roll the dice and see if I can't find something here in a few miles. Made it down from Goggins Mountain and gonna start my climb up the southern tip of Bell Mountain. And I think enter the southern portion of the Bell Mountain wilderness. All right, I've got camp set up. Did right at 20 miles today. The old Plex Solo Plex, whatever. Slept pretty good in it last night. Definitely gonna have to get used to the less room, but anyways, I'm running out of daylight, but I've got a room with a view. So I'm about to head down here and cook dinner and enjoy the sunset. End of day 2 on the Taum Sauk section of the Ozark Trail. Just another great day hiking, man. Hopefully I did it justice. It is supposed to rain tomorrow. Looks like mid-late morning. So I'm planning on getting an early start in the morning so I can bust it out and start that 4.5 hour drive back home. All right, guys. Taum Sauk. If I could hike only one section of the Ozark Trail, it'd be this one. See you in the morning. Day 3 of this section hike on the Ozark Trail. Leaving camp, I've got about 3.5 miles down to Highway A and the end of the Taum Sauk section. And I'm about 13, 14 miles away from the car. I've got rain moving in, and I'm currently in the clouds. So I've already got the rain gear on. And getting started here about 6:30. Probably not the best time to be hiking through these glades. See where the hell we're going. All right, I'll check back in when I get to Highway A. All right, I've just crossed Highway A. was able to rock hop across Ottery Creek. And that concludes the Taum Sauk section of the Ozark Trail. What a great hike, man. All right, I'm now starting the Trace Creek section, South Trace Creek. I'm going to take it up to the junction with the Middle Fork John Roth Memorial section. So I think I got about 9 miles of Trace Creek before I hit that junction. So starting to sprinkle a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to be able to film much, but I'll try to get the highlights for you guys. Boom! Taum Sauk and the South Trace Creek section done. This is where it meets up with the main backbone of the Ozark Trail. Middle Fork, John Roth Memorial meets the Trace Fork, or Trace Creek, and that'll take you up to the Codaway section. So I've got to backtrack 1.2 miles on the Middle Fork section to the Highway 32 Double D trailhead. So I just put my head down and got the boot scooting. All I'm thinking about is that 4.5 hour drive back home and that 3:30 alarm looming first thing in the morning to start a 72-hour work week. All right, should be back at the car in about a half hour. Hopefully it's in one piece. See you guys there. One last look at the John Roth Memorial plaque. There's two of these. The other one being at the start of the Middle Fork John Roth Memorial section, just across Highway J. There's the car. Always a good feeling. Get back to the car. Made it back to the car. It's in one piece. Catalytic converter is still intact. Shout out to the Missouri crackheads for leaving my shit alone. You never know parking at these trailheads, man. I figure it's a numbers game. One of these days you're gonna come back to total and complete disaster. But that's gonna wrap up this section hike of the Ozark Trail. So glad I came up here, man. This is just what I needed. I needed to get back to my roots. A nice 3-day, 2-night solo, 46+ mile section hike. Something to push myself. Had a great time. Taum Sauk, man, put it on your list. Legit, absolutely legit. I made it back to the car by noon. So 5.5 hours, 14 miles, not too bad. Just put one foot in front of the other and got her done. I'm gonna start this 4.5 hour drive home. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Take me back to the woods where she left me. Let me walk through them hills all alone, where your love still wanders through the valley, and the vines have covered up our cabin home. Far away in a great northern forest, there's a place where I once loved to dwell, and it feels like my poor heart is breaking for the girl that I used to love so well. So through the valley.